Hey there, my fellow Fallout 4 players. We are back with another trivia walkthrough. And this time, we're going to revolve the walkthrough around getting the Sneak Bobblehead. So, once again, just absolutely accelerating our path to the ultimate ninja stealth master assassin. So, before we begin, you may notice a couple of changes, at least the people who follow my videos regularly. You'll see that shoulder there no longer has the pauldron on it. And I'll show you why. It's pretty cool. So you probably heard me mention in, I believe it was the Luck Bobblehead video, that I found a piece of chameleon armor for the right arm. So I went ahead and bought the Overseer's left arm guard from the merchant in Vault 81, just so I'd have metal on both sides, and that left arm guard reduces VAT's cost. But I complained a little bit about how it didn't match. The Overseer's left arm guard actually had a pauldron on it, which kind of made it look a little asymmetrical. But interestingly enough, I actually said to myself in the video that I'll probably run across something eventually that will match. And in doing the tiniest bit of grinding in between last episode and this episode, I actually found another arm guard that is the exact same legendary effect as the Overseer's left arm guard. 10% reduction action point cost, but this one doesn't have the pauldron on it. So I added the shadow mod and the pocketed mod, and I actually I just named it the Overseer's left guard. For some weird reason, they won't let you type out too many letters if you're renaming an item. So I couldn't name it the original Overseer's left arm guard, so I just called it the Overseer's left guard, but it's the exact same effect. And it was free off like a legendary raider or something. So I actually went back and sold the Overseer's left arm guard back again and got almost all my money back. So that is just classic. I love this. And it may have something to do with my luck. I really believe that finding really useful legendary items I think luck does play a part in it. Although I could totally be wrong, and I just happen to be lucky. I wish I could be that lucky with the lottery. Anyway, let me show you another cool item that I found along the way while I was grinding. It's this item right here called Good Intentions. And what I did was I went back to check on Billy in Quincy. And when I fast traveled there, I arrived, and Cricket, the merchant, was being attacked by some raiders in the Quincy ruins. So I went to defend her. I don't know if she got away. She may have died, actually. I couldn't find her body, but it's a good thing we bought the spray and pray off of her before she did die. But anyway, I tried to defend her, and then I went on a raider killing spree, and the leader ended up having this unique legendary item called Good Intentions. So what it does is it causes enemies to frenzy on a critical hit. So since we have pretty good luck and the critical hits come about pretty frequently, I was able to actually buy some other laser rifles and grab the mods off them. So now this thing has the best of every single mod on there without, once again, having the gun nut perk or any science perks or any of those perks, any crafting perks. I just pulled the mods off of the other guns and put them on this one very, very cheaply, actually. So this is now the best that it can possibly be. And I haven't had a chance to use it yet, so we will try to use it on this mission and see if we can cause the enemies to fight each other, which would be totally hilarious. All right, and then if you saw my last episode, I also found that other piece of chameleon armor, I believe was a leg piece. So now we have 1, 2, 3 pieces of chameleon armor that are stacking. This arm guard that's reducing our points cost in VATs, and then just a regular shadowed leather leg. So those two will match. These two will match here. So I have room for one more. Hopefully we'll find a legendary enemy on this mission and get that second to last chameleon piece of armor. Hopefully I can get a full set. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so let me show you where we are going now. We are heading to a place called Dunwich Borers, and I haven't been there yet. Whenever you see an outline instead of a full solid icon, it means that it's been marked on your map from like a conversation that you passed or a terminal that you read an entry for. So I haven't been there yet. The closest that we've been is this hub, that I've been at least, is this Hub City Auto Wreckers. because I went to explore this long neck Lukowski's cannery. And if you saw my episode on how to get a second dog, that's where I found this guy, Gene. I don't know if he's always there, but he happened to be passing through when I was there. So it's all coming together. So we're going to fast travel to this location and then take on this place called the Dunwich Borers, which is where the Sneak Bobblehead is located. So yeah, we'll fast travel there and I'll meet you guys there. Oh, and real quick before we go, I just wanted to show you this sky. Check this out. This is incredible. I don't think I've seen a clearer sky in Fallout. Usually in my videos, there's a lot of like haze and fog, but I just wanted to say full moon, full bright stars. That's just amazing. Okay, sorry about that. All right, I'll meet you guys over at Dunwich Borers.
Sure, let's stand here in the open and wait to get shot.
All right, guys. Well, we arrived at the wrecker's place, and I'm sure there's going to be, some gunners that have repopulated the area. I'm not going to mess with them. I'm going to just head straight for where our objective is. So let's switch over to our sniper rifle. Still haven't found a suppressor yet for the Overseer's Guardian, if you can believe that. I found every other piece to max out every other mod slot except for that, except for the suppressor. So hopefully soon we will have our hands on the suppressor, and I'll be able to use that as my new sniper rifle. Before we actually get too close, you know what? I actually leveled up. So let's go ahead and spend those points. Got 3 of them to spend, actually. So we've been popping points into perception so that we could take this penetrator perk, and I can now take that. So let's see if we can get both, at least one, I'm sure. Okay. Yep, and we can qualify for the second one. Okay, so we're going to be able to shoot enemies through cover now, which is going to be totally insane. And then I think I qualify for one of the other perks that I normally take. Okay, so we can take Gunslinger, can't take Sneak yet, can't take Bloody Mess yet. We can take Mr. Sandman. Can't take Ninja yet. Can't take Grim Reaper Sprint. Okay, so it's a cross between Gunslinger and Mr. Sandman. Okay, so silenced weapons will do 50% more sneak damage, which is incredible. But non-automatic pistols will now do 80% more damage, and their attacks can now disarm. So that is a tough call. I do use some non-pistols, like the spray and pray, and that's suppressed, so that would qualify for Mr. Sandman. Yeah, that's a tough call. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and take Gunslinger, because disarming opponents would be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and spend the point right here. And the next one we can go ahead and spend on Mr. Sandman. Okay, we are good to go. Man, this guy is getting crazy. All right, let's see how this mission goes. I will probably end up after this mission increasing the difficulty level if it ends up being too easy, because I think I just absolutely just maximize this whole perk system here. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, wow, look at that cluster of mines. Well, they're ours now. Look at that. Oh, there's another one right there. Wow. Oh, I'm not even sneaking. Did you notice that? Wow, I wasn't even sneaking. And they didn't go off. I wonder if that's a quality of the sneak perk. You don't even have to be sneaking for them not to go off. Interesting. Man, I almost blew myself up. Well, maybe not. Okay. Well, let's make our way up to this highest point on the cliff, and hopefully it's like a pit that we can look down on. Oh, it is. Nice. Oh, perfect. Oh, you know what I'm going to use right here? I am going to use the good intentions. And let's let's crit this guy and get him to fight his buddies. Did it work? It did work. They're fighting each other. Oh, that is classic. That is classic. Wow. And he was the perfect one to do it on, too, because he's got the power armor. Well, he just took out 2 of his buddies there. Oh, and he's done. Okay. Well, let's take him out. Good job, dude. You did half the work for us. All right, well, at least I know that item works now. That is pretty awesome. Okay, well, let's take out this turret. What else we got? Oh, we got a dude right there. Okay. Oh, come on. 60% ain't bad. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, one more thing I forgot to do that I always do is down some of that squirrel stew. So let's just get it all going. You know what I'm saying? We'll just get it all going. Got the well-rested perk, got the squirrel stew. Got that laser. Oh, look at that dude way down there. Oh, we marked him. Nice. Is there someone in there? Oh, and we marked him too. Okay. Well, dang. This is all going our way. Okay. Well, let's see if there's anybody else we can reach. There's someone right there. Perfect. Doubt we can reach this person from all the way over here, but let's give it a try. Maybe this guy right here. Hold still. Yeah, he's too far. Oh, there's another one right there. Well, they're all over the place, aren't they? Can we mark them?
I'll make it nice and quick.
And we can mark them. Okay, well, they're a little too far away. Let's head over here and see what this area is all about. Is that Kate? What are you doing all the way over there? What are you doing? You rebel. Stick with me. What's all those concrete blocks? All right, we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's head up here, loot this guy, and see what's in this little,
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
I'll always share, Kate. Okay, so I'm at the point now where I don't really need to take all this smaller stuff. It's been weighing me down quite a bit, so I think I'm just gonna start grabbing the more important stuff. I noticed when I was editing the last video that I was really scrapping, and when I got back to base I was like, you know, I got tons of this stuff. I don't need to loot everything. Well, what's this? Well, that's quite interesting. Okay, well, I guess I can take a pause here and give you guys a factoid or two about bulldozers. Well, first off, bulldozers are classified as crawlers, which are continuous track tread vehicles. They were first developed after World War I when they were adapted from farm tractors to help clear trees and brush. They're also heavily used in mines and quarries for clearing out rubble, so makes sense that they'd be here. The big scooping plate on the front of the bulldozer is actually called a blade. However, the kind of bulldozer like this that can lift objects and move them around is actually called a front loader. Bulldozers are actually more for just pushing things out of the way or for helping to pave roads. So, the name of this location, Dunwich Borers, is most likely a reference to an HP Lovecraft short story written in 1928 called The Dunwich Horror, with Borers instead of horror being a play on words there. The Dunwich Horror was part of the Cthulhu mythology, which many supernatural horror fans are familiar with. Dunwich was a fictional town that Lovecraft made up, but it does take place in Massachusetts, which is also where Fallout 4 takes place. So it's extremely apropos that they included at least one reference to HP Lovecraft in the game. The plot of the Dunwich Horror is a bit complicated, but just know that it involves witchcraft and dark rituals revolving around the infamous Necronomicon. So I have a feeling that whatever we find in the Dunwich Borers is definitely going to be creepy and otherworldly. And for those who don't know who H.P. Lovecraft was, well, he was a master of horror fiction in the early part of the 20th century, long before Clive Barker, Dean Koontz, Anne Rice, and Stephen King. He was best known for his Call of Cthulhu mythos. One of my favorite authors, actually. He was also good friends with Robert E. Howard, who I actually mentioned early in the walkthroughs as the writer of Conan the Barbarian, and the inspiration behind the Grognak the Barbarian comics we see in Fallout. Strangely enough, both Robert E. Howard and H.P. Lovecraft died very young, with Howard dying at only age 30 and Lovecraft dying at age 46. A real tragedy to lose people like that in their prime. Okay. Well, let's take a peek in here. Hazardous materials. Oh, okay. I see. Hazardous materials means radiation. Well, let's pop on our hazmat suit since we're not too weighed down yet. There we go. Yeah, let's see what this place has to offer. Okay, well, I see some traps. Let's just disarm all these. Get loot for them and materials. Yeah! And idiot savant perks kicking in. That looks like a turret in a shopping cart, which is really weird. Okay. Man, this was just a little XP hallway here, huh? Did I get all of them? Nice. Okay. What is this? Flamingos. In case you guys didn't see my Can We Get to the Red Rocket Before the Bombs Fall video, I actually give a couple of cool little factoids about pink flamingos, these plastic pink flamingos. So you'll have to check out that episode. Okay. Hugo's Hole. All right. Chemistry station, some empty beer bottles. Ooh. There's something Kate can help with.
Yo, psst.
Need something?
Think you can unlock that?
I'll get it done.
Oh, nice.
Finally, a bit of a
she's
challenge.
back to being
I'll see
on
what I
point.
can do.
Last episode, man, she was glitching out. I don't know what
Got
happened.
it.
Oh, look, it's another hazmat suit and a Mr. Handy model kit. Oh, nice. Pick that up and swivel it around. Man, I really wish they'd make the whole picking up objects thing in Fallout 4 different than Fallout 3. I wanted to like pivot it upwards so you could see it, but anyway, that'll make a nice little decoration for settlement time. Okay. Dunwich, Hugo's Struggle. Well, let's play that.
Guys don't bother me anymore. That's good. I think it's... What was that? Can't they read the signs? I think it's time I go back inside the quarry. It's been too long. No, I can't. The guys would never let me in. I could kill them all. No. No, that wouldn't be what it would want. It's time to lay down. Yes, of course. It's next to my bed. I will. It's loaded.
That's not what it would want? Okay, that was very strange. Well, there's our first little clue that things are getting weird around here. Let's see if we can peg any of these people from afar. Ah, we can. Nice. Come on. You can do it.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
Oh, I know what's going on. I just figured it out. I still have my hazmat suit on. Well, let's change back into our good stuff. There we go. Gotta put on my little bandana just to complete the look. Okay, well, let's give this another try now.
Well, that was a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, how about some good intentions? Oh, I don't quite have the crit set up yet. There we go.
Hold up.
Oh, snap.
Now you're starting to piss me off.
Kate, you're messing up the frenzy.
Hey,
Someone
over here.
is playing games with us. I gotta lower the dosage.
Show your face. Come on, I dare you.
There we go. Okay, I think I have a crit ready for you. Oh, not yet. About a little.
Could have sworn we were being ghosted.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
I wasted it on that dude. That sucks. There we go. This is just a much better gun. There's no doubt about that. Shattered that whole leg apart. Goodness, is that all of them? Nope. Love this thing. This is almost better than Deliverer. Almost better. Deliverer gets like 10 times as many shots, but still. Okay, well, let's do some raiding. Raid the raiders. Well, that was a heavily guarded quarry, wasn't it? Look at their mining helmet lights just shining up into oblivion.
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
I'm just waiting for that suppressed combat rifle to show up. It'll show up. I'm patient. Well, that's quite an interesting little setup there, I have to say. I bet it would be just so much fun to be a video game developer. It'd just be like the ultimate job. At least if you're on the creative side. If you're on the grunt programming side, I bet it can be kind of tedious at times. Okay, let's head up here and see what we got. I got a button. I'm not going to push that until I know what it does. I'm just taking a peek back here. I know this is heading off the premises, but just wanted to see what we got going on. Well, there's a hub flower I can grab. 2 of them, actually. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some caps. And a terminal. Okay, exactly what I didn't need at the moment, because we already took care of those things. I'll take that, though. Okay. So, now let's go ahead and find out what this button does, just for the fun of it. Oh, I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. Well, let's take a little ride for the fun of it. It's a pretty neat little mechanic they set up here. Alright, well that doesn't go anywhere. See where this goes. Okay, it goes to that. Let's just keep heading down. Kate. Just gonna jump over you, Kate. So you're always jumping ahead of me. Ooh. Well, where did that guy with the power armor fall to? Did he fall up here? Not that it really matters, but just wondering where he disappeared to. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Well. Already got that. Let's take a ride over there. Oh, I see something back there. That's probably where we need to go. Oh, I'll take that. Okay, well, let's head into this little strange area of the quarry. Oh, okay. We're heading in. We're heading in. Buckle up. We're heading in. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This mission, if you can call it a mission, turned out to be much longer than I expected. In fact, it turned out to be so long I may have to break it up into 3 episodes. But it's a lot of fun. You're gonna love what's coming up next, so stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you slap a like on this one. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. Many more cool factoids to come. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Share the video around, and we'll see you next time on the Skooled Zone. Stay smart.